Hello friends, here we are back at Outside Lives after a really vigorous and powerful storm last night, but the rain has cleared and we've got lovely moments of sunshine, a beautiful breeze. So I'd like to share with you today. Please join in, take your phone outside if you like. Find yourself a nice space to enjoy some lovely softening yoga moves. We're going to begin with some activations, and then I'm going to lead you through the wonderful energy block release 1. In Dru, it's a foundation sequence, and it's all about keeping the back nice and healthy, keeping the spine healthy. We say healthy spine, happy life. So the very gentle moves, you can even do them seated if you prefer, and just take it at your own pace. Okay, don't do any moves that cause you any pain or discomfort. Okay, so finding your space in your mat, having some water nearby, and let's begin by just shaking into the arms, into the hands. How floppy can you make the hands? Into the shoulders. Lovely, favourite move. Into the legs, shaking the legs out to the side. Wonderful, shaking into the whole body and just feeling as though the energy is rising up into the body from the ground beneath. Just activating all the cells of the body from the feet all the way to the crown, taking the arms up, beautiful, and coming down. Lovely. Let's move into that lovely spinal twist, activating the spine from the base. So we begin, we sink and we lift up the back heel, and our arms are just hanging very carefree and loose, and tapping the opposite hip as we move across. There's a slight dip if that works for you. Bringing the arms a little higher, tapping the opposite shoulder. Wonderful, just feeling into the back, feeling any tightness in the back, just being released as you twist the body. Taking the hands higher so the whole body is twisting one way and the other way. Wonderful. Back to the shoulders, back to the hips, and then just let the body hang down. Wonderful. Releasing the head and the shoulders, and then pausing with the arms and head hanging down and the knees nice and soft, and taking a big breath in and a big breath out there. Bending into the knees and uncurling the spine, reaching up. Wonderful. Let's move into the hips, some nice hip circles. How do your hips feel today? Can you feel that in the legs, in the back? Where can you feel it? Just unscrewing any tightness at the level of the hips and taking it the other way. Wonderful. Just really enjoying moving with awareness. So yoga is so much about moving. How does it feel when I move my body like this or like that? Moving with awareness. Wonderful. And then into the shoulders, taking one shoulder back and the other shoulder back. One at a time. Beautiful breeze here at the moment under this lovely beech tree. Beech and sycamore right above me. And then into the arms, just leading with the wrists, taking the arms back. And release. Great stuff. Let's just finish activations with some nice circles. So bringing the arms up above, interlocking the fingers, nice soft knees. And we're going to do circles at different levels. We'll do circles at the level of the knees, the hips, the heart, the eyes, and above the head. Okay, so coming down, keeping the knees soft, feet are shoulder width apart. Breathing in as you come up. Let's go circle at the level of the hips. Enjoying that movement at the level of the heart, the level of the eyes, and then circling above the head. Let's take it the other way. So coming down, level of the knees. Breathing in as you lift, breathing out as you come down, level of the hips. Level of the heart. Level of the eyes. And above the head, stretching, releasing the hands and then stretching through the sides. Breathing in and coming down. Wonderful. Okay, so moving in then to our wonderful energy block release. So all the Dru sequences are amazingly put together to unblock energy at the different joint levels, with also not just energy within the body, but any emotional energy. You may feel sometimes a little maybe tearful or even joyful after doing these yoga moves, because they're just gently releasing anything that's got stuck within the body. So bringing yourself into the mountain pose, feeling beautiful and tall, and spending a moment just taking your awareness into the feet. So grounding the feet. You might want to lift up the toes and the heels, and then just feel the body, the weight of the body, moving down through the feet into the earth. Steady feet. Notice whereabouts in the feet the weight is. Is it in the middle or to move the front, towards the front? Awareness up the legs to the hips and engaging the core as though you're zipping up the front of the body, lifting the sternum. Beautiful. And the back is, we're not tipping the tailbone back, we're lengthening through the lower back as we engage the core. And then take the shoulders up, behind and down. And for a moment just feel into the weight of the arms. Feel into the fingers, the softness of the wrists. Lengthening through the back of the head. The back of the neck and the head. And so that the chin is parallel to the floor. And letting softness settle on the features of the face. On the forehead, the eyes, the cheeks, the lips and the jaw. And just taking some mindful breaths there. Feeling the crown rising on the in-breath. And on the out-breath, awareness into grounding the feet. Breathing in, beautiful lift, very subtle movement through the crown. And the whole body softens into the feet on the out breath. So we're going to begin by playing with our sense of balance and gravity, and just gently swaying the body like a tree in the breeze between the toes and the heels. So imagining that there's roots growing through the soles of the feet, and the body's very gently swaying forward and back. The body crossing through its central axis, and then taking that sway from side to side, so the weight of the body moves from one side of the feet to the other. Just establishing our balance, and then seeing if we can draw a circle. The weight moves around the outer edges of the feet, the side, the toes, the side, the heels, the side, the toes, side and heels. And it's very lovely, very calming to close your eyes, taking that circle the other way. And then seeing if you can find that center through the body, just coming to a very balanced position where the spine is moving right through the center of the body and out through the crown. And the whole body feels balanced between front and back, left and right, below and above. And taking a mindful breath there. And then moving into some lovely side stretches. So bringing the right hand below the navel with the palm facing up and the left hand above. And imagine you're holding a big beach ball. And as we breathe in, we expand. And on the out breath, we soften the knees and just gently drop over to the right. So we're stretching all the way from the waist to the fingers, fingertips. Breathing normally, and then on the next in-breath, bringing yourself back up, reversing, out breath, expanding on an in-breath, softening the knees and stretching to the left side. How lovely is that? Breathing in, pushing into the right foot to lift you up. Breathing out, back to the beach ball. Breathing in, expand. Breathing out, dropping over to the side. Just really enjoying that side stretch, keeping the core switched on and the knees nice and soft. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Wonderful. Lovely stretch from the waist to the fingers. Breathing in and bring the arms down. Taking a rest breath or a sip of water if you'd like to. And then we're going to move into a vertical stretch. So we bring the arms up so that the upper arms are parallel to the floor and the palms are facing behind. And we're going to lift up the fingertips, taking our gaze up. I've got a beautiful view of this magnificent beech tree. And on the out breath, soften the knees, the hips, and slowly bring the arms back down. So you can keep the feet rooted, or you might even want to try going onto the toes, stretching through the whole body. Woo! And then bringing down the heels, the knees, and then the arms. Try that once more. Breathing in, reaching up. Lovely. Stretching through the whole of the spine and breathing out, coming down. Excellent, well done. So let's move down then to our shoulders, bringing the fingers to the shoulders. We're going to do some lovely shoulder rolls. So we bring the elbows forward, lift up, take them behind and down. So we breathe in as we lift up and breathe out as we come down, and you'll see the knees stay nice and soft, and there's a bit of a spinal wave going on here. The spine gently rounds as you come up and extends back as you come down. So not pushing that, just enjoying the softness of that move. It's like you're giving your own shoulders a wonderful massage. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Pause. Let's see how it feels the other way. So breathing in, lifting up behind, breathing out, coming forward. Breathing in and out, and in and out, and release. Take a rest breath. Now this is one of my favourites. We bring the arms out to the side and form with the fingers and the thumb like it's like the beak of a bird. And keeping the knees soft and the core switched on and the shoulders nice and soft, not lifted but down. We draw in, draw the beaks to the shoulders on an in breath, and on an out breath through the mouth, we release. So it's wonderful for letting go of any stress or tightness or tension. We breathe in, draw in that tension, anything that's been bothering you, and release on the out breath, nice and slow. How long can you make that out breath? Let's try that twice more. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, really long out breath, letting go, push into the far horizon, anything that's been bothering you, and let it leave from the palms of the hands, and release. And now some really nice moves for the neck and the shoulders and the upper back, which is the place, I think, if we do lots of work on a computer or sitting, that can get quite tight. This is the place that I feel tension when I get stressed, so I love these neck moves. So we're going to imagine that there's a ball of light under the chin, a really soft ball of light, and it's going to move from one shoulder in front and to the other shoulder, and we're going to rest our chin on the ball. Keep the knees soft, core engaged, shoulders soft and back, and as the ball moves, Our chin is going to follow on top of the ball, keeping it nice and soft. Chin on the ball of light as it moves from one shoulder to the other shoulder. Noticing how that feels, coming back to the center. Any creaking is okay, mine's creaking too. And then this one is where we turn our head like an owl. So the shoulders and hips stay fairly forward. And as though there's something really exciting going on behind, we turn to look behind and come back to the front and turn the other way. Come back to the front. We can do that with the breath. We breathe in, breathe out as we turn. Breathe in as we come back to the front, taking it nice and slow. Breathe out as you turn, breathe in, come back to the front. Just trying that once more, even slower. Feeling that you're squeezing any tightness out of the neck and the shoulders. And come back to center. So there's an awful lot going on in the neck, lots of nerves, lots of veins, lots of blood vessels. So it can make us feel a little bit dizzy. So if you feel like that, then just have a rest, take it easy. So next one for the neck, we're going to keep the shoulders where they are. Imagine someone is very kindly holding your shoulders. And then we take the chin gently forward and drop the chin to the chest. And feel the whole weight of the head creating a stretch in the neck and the upper back, and then slowly uncurl. Extend a little bit upwards, back to center. Chin forward and then drop the whole weight of the head. Pause, breathing normally as the weight of the head creates the stretch, and then uncurl. Chin slightly up, back to center. Last one, chin forward, drop to the chest, and then uncurl. Back to center. So if you're ever sat at a desk and you're starting to feel that your neck is getting a bit stiff, or the upper back, those moves where we move the chin from one shoulder to the other, looking behind, I call it the owl move, and then the dip towards the chest will bring a lot of relief to the neck. So moving down now to actually bring a lovely controlled twist into the back. So we bring the feet a little wider apart, and we're going to pivot on the right heel 90 degrees, and the left heel goes back. So if you've not done this before, you can watch. So we bring the arms up, and they're really loose, nice soft shoulders, and we lift up the back heel. And then this left hand, we're going to slide it to the right shoulder as we twist the spine. So it creates a beautiful twist in the back. And then on an in-breath, we sweep back forward. Release. Adjust the feet the other way. Pivot on the left heel 90 degrees, right heel back. Lift the heel as you lift the arms on an in-breath. And as we breathe out, the right hand slides to the left shoulder. Beautiful twist in the back. Breathing round, sweeping round on an in-breath. And release. It's a great move for just really releasing any tightness in the back and along the spine. So try it again. Pivot on the right heel, left heel back. Soften the knees, core engaged. Lift the arms. We're not stiff, we're nice and soft. Breathing in, and as we breathe out, the left hand is going to slide to the right shoulder. Twist all the way round. And then sweep back round to the front on an in-breath. Release. Let's try the other way. Left heel 90 degrees, right heel back. Breathing in. Lift the heel, breathing out, right hand to left shoulder. Wonderful. Breathing in, come back. And release. So you can do that a few times if you've got any stiffness in your back. And after that, I always want to go down into a forward bend. So we're going to place the hands on the back on this iliopsoas crest here, so the fingers pointing down. I'm going to go on my side so you can see. So we keep the knees soft and the core engaged. And as we breathe in, we slightly push the hips forward and we extend the spine up and slightly back. So we're not leaning back so we don't want to damage the lower back. It's a lift, as though someone is lifting you from the crown. And then as we breathe out, we're going to hinge forward into tabletop. And then if you're happy to, if you're okay with head below heart, dropping the head, bending into the knees and uncurling really slowly. Really enjoy that uncurling of the back. So breathing in, we extend, knees soft, hips slightly forward as though someone is lifting us from the crown. Breathing out, hinging forward. Dropping the head, softening the knees, uncurl. Let's try that one more time. Breathing in. And again at home you can do this quite a few times to bring lovely release into any tightness in the lower back. Breathing out, bend the knees, uncurl. Breathing in, extend so the shoulder blades are slightly towards each other. And breathing out, this time coming down, releasing the arms. And we're going to zigzag out the feet in order to come into a wide stance forward bend. Now for this you can have your hands on your knees or you can take your hands to the floor and just releasing the whole body down. Taking some mindful breaths here. Big breath in and big breath out through the nostrils. And then for a nice hamstring stretch, we're going to crawl the hands over to the right, pivot on the right heel, and just allow the body to lean down over that leg. Now, if your leg doesn't want to go straight, you can have it bent and just gently ease into that hamstring stretch. You can, if you like, you can bring the chest down to the thigh. However this hamstring stretch works for you, releasing down. Again, breathing mindfully with each out breath. Feel that the hamstring releases a little more. And then crawling the hands over to the left, pivoting on the left heel, and hamstring stretch here. Again, if you prefer to bend the knee and lean over, that's also fine. Everything that works for your body is the right thing for you. Breathing mindfully, a sense of release on the out breath. Crawling the hands back to the front. Zigzagging in the feet, bending the knees, uncurling the spine. Opening up the shoulders. Wonderful. And then coming for a moment back into Tadasana. Let everything settle. Let the feet settle, the knees, the hips. Again, feel that engagement of the core, lifting the chest, but the shoulders and arms hanging carefree. Softness settling again on the face, the features of the face. And just noticing how the body feels. How is the breath? What's passing through the mind? And drawing the attention back to the breath. And we'll finish with a few rounds of spinal alignment breath. So breathing in to the heart space. And sending the out breath down the legs, through the soles of the feet into the ground beneath. Breathing in, up the legs to the heart, and breathing out through the crown into the sky. Breathing in that spaciousness of the sky through the crown into the heart. And breathing out down the legs, through the feet, releasing any tiredness or tension into the ground beneath. Breathing in the strength and support, the stability of the earth to the heart. Breathing out through the crown into the sky. Breathing in from the crown, from the sky through the crown to the heart. Breathing in a sense of freedom and breathing out down the legs, through the feet into the earth. Breathing in stability from the earth to the heart. Breathing out through the crown into the sky. So continuing for a few rounds in your own time. Spinal alignment breathing is very steadying, stabilizing and grounding. Bringing back into the body a sense of beautiful balance. And then letting go of awareness on the breath and bring the hands to the heart center. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings be at peace. May all beings find true peace in their own hearts. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.